I'm happy we came to see Port Nolloth.
Yes. So far away from everything, and I've only ever heard of it.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad we came.
So if you look at the map, you'll see we just left Port Nolloth and we were heading towards Alexander Bay. Tar road all the way, about an 85 kilometer drive, and we were really excited to get to see Alexander Bay because it's always intrigued us. We could immediately see that the landscape was totally different to anything we've seen before in all our travels.
Right?
So much sand, eh?
Absolutely. And parts of Namaqualand still reminded me of the Karoo in places, but here it was just completely different.
I had to stop here because I was blown away when I saw the Orange River mouth in the distance.
Alexander Bay. Let me tell you, when I was planning this trip, it just seemed like a pipe dream to come here. It seemed like it's not going to happen.
Yeah, especially when you told me to find accommodation. There is no accommodation. That's a story we shall relay later.
Yes.
So this was also a closed mining town.
Yes. Apparently it opened up like 10 or 15 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure when, eh?
Orange River mouth.
Must be a resort there. Here we are.
Unfortunately, I'm directly into the sun. Oh wow, I can just imagine that mouth. Look at how big it is, eh?
It's a mighty river.
Yeah. You know what blows my mind is that this Orange River is running there by the Free State as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's a filling station.
I think this may have been the checkpoint to enter town.
Yeah.
May have had booms here.
Yeah, they definitely have the booms. Look.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right here.
So as we drive to our accommodation, I'd like to explain that there is no accommodation in Alexander Bay.
Yeah.
It was a mining town, and there's one guest house, and it is currently fully occupied by mining contractors, and so is every accommodation establishment around here.
Yes.
On a road that we can reach with our vehicle. So then I started calling around to organizations here, asking them for assistance, and a few tried to help, but the date wasn't available. Then I reached a certain person, and this person tried to arrange accommodation for us and was successful, but then that was also booked out by contractors before our arrival. So then the last resort, because you were insistent on staying in Alexander Bay,
Yeah.
was that this person said that this person will volunteer their own property for the evening.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it is their living quarters. It's not a guest house, it's not an accommodation establishment. It's a local person who has, out of the kindness of their heart, allowed us to stay there for the evening so that we can be local and explore Alexander Bay.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. You know, I'm blown away that someone would give up their own place for someone they don't even know. That shows you what type of people live here.
So it took a whole lot of WhatsApps and calls over many weeks, but eventually we tied it all up and we have arrived.
Awesome.
So to protect this person's identity, we shall not show the house from the outside.
Yeah,
We will show the inside.
that's it. we heard that this is the Dutch Reformed Church.
Yes. We were told by a little tour guide.
Yes.
He is so cute.
What is his name?
Marklin.
Yeah, but he speaks fast.
I mean, I speak fast, but I had to stop him.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So it's the Full Evangelical Church of Christ.
Oh, so it's not the Dutch Reformed. Okay.
Oh, sweet though. He tried.
Yes. So this is the school.
The primary school, he
Yes.
said. Yes.
Goes to grade 7, which is standard 5.
Yes. Alright, so Marklin, when I asked him what else there is to see in town, said there's a little river close by.
The little orange river.
And when I asked him what can... Ooh! Okay, let's... that was just a little taste.
Yeah.
What can we see there? And he says horses.
Yeah.
So let's go have a look.
So here we got to the memorial stone of Freddie van Eysen, who drowned here on the 14th of August 1986.
Wow. That's so sad. Like 36 years ago already, eh? That's a long time.
I can't believe we are at the Orange River mouth.
I know. It is.
Check how wide it is. It's like crazy.
We're like right here.
Yeah. And just on the other side there's horses right out there. But they're just too far. I won't be able to get there.
Horses. All right. Okay.
I wonder how they get there because there's so much water around. Look how this river's flowing there.
Yeah, I see. I think it always does though.
I think on the other side of it is Namibia. Oranje Mond is most probably that side.
As we were driving around town, we saw some of those rows of garages again, like we saw in previous towns on this trip. And on the right here, we could get to what we thought were single quarters type accommodation for mine workers or contractors. And it was just sand wherever we looked. It was just sand.
Check at this area, how barren it is. Absolutely nothing there.
Right? It's an absolute unique landscape to us.
Totally.
Especially in a town.
Yeah.
roads look bad here, but
Yeah.
you want to go?
Just want to check it out a little bit further.
It says no entry.
No entry, yeah.
Although the gate was open, that sign scared us off and we turned right around.
We were fascinated by these huge trees that were all bent over like that.
Yeah, we had no idea what could have caused it.
We were quite impressed by how neat and big this police compound was. We thought this was wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Full on desert to your right and the suburb to your left. Wild.
We couldn't help but notice as we were driving through the streets of Alexander Bay how many of the houses had these wooden fences in front of them. It was really quite obvious a large amount of them had them. This one.
So by this time it was getting late and we decided to start heading to our accommodation. We have just left our accommodation here in Alexander Bay and we are leaving Alexander Bay now.
Yes. And it was a fantastic experience seeing the Orange River mouth.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that I got to see Alexander Bay.